So first what we will do together, whether you are in standard 1 or 2 or 3, you are always asked to write myself. They will say myself. The teacher says write something about your myself. Okay, what will I write? So you are going to write about yourself. So what are the things you will bear in mind? Sometimes the teacher discusses with you, but sometimes teacher expects you to think, and after you write she helps you. Now let us say we are going to write about myself. Okay, we are going to learn together to write about myself. When you say myself, you will say what is my name. Whether you are a girl or boy, you will write my name is. Okay, Susan. My name is Peter, you will write. Then you will write how old you are. My name is Susan and I am 7 years old. I am studying in whatever name of your school, you will write. Okay, and then what else you will think of? Next thing you will think of your parents. What about your parents? You will say my father works in the bank. And my mother, you will say she is a housewife, homemaker. And you will say my father works very hard, he is always punctual to his office. My dad loves all of us in the house. He keeps us happy and things like that. Then when you talk about mother, what will you write? You will say mother is a cheerful person. She is the one who runs the home. She disciplines all of us so that we become good children. She cooks delicious meal for us. And she makes each one's, daddy's, your brothers and yours, everybody's interest, mommy thinks of and makes lovely, delicious food for us. Yes. Then what else? You can talk about yourself. You are talking about myself. Then you must say, I enjoy doing. I have hobbies like reading, gardening, collecting stamps, whatever. What is your interest you can put in? Then what else will you say? As a family, daddy, mummy, brother and you, what do you do together at the weekend? Yes, weekend we go out together. Maybe only Sunday you can go. Dad works on Saturday. Sunday we go out together as a family, enjoy ourselves. Share things, what happened. Then what else you will say? Finally you will say, I have some friends, some special friends have collected at school and the neighborhood, and we spend time together learning, discussing. So that is myself. So you are writing a short composition if you are only in the first, second, third standard, a little longer if you are in the standard 4 and 5. So shall we write a little bit, and you see, remember, composition helps you in scoring mark for the exam, and that is what we are targeting, okay, helping you to help yourself, alright. So now myself. So what are you going to write first? What's your name? So you will say my name is Susan. So you will write my name. What's my name? My name is Susan. I am 7 years old. I am 7 years old. Never write long sentences. Make your sentences short and crispy. You will never make a mistake. My name is Susan. I am 7 years old, and I am. You can't say and I am. Don't do that. Short sentences. Next you can say I am studying in. Okay, I am 7 years old. My name is Susan. I am 7 years old. I am studying in standard 3A. I am studying in standard Do not write short forms, STD. For everything, write the full spelling. That is learning English. So, I am studying in standard 3A. That means A section. Okay. My school is very close to my home. So, next is your age. How old are you? Name, age, class. Now, where is your school? If you want, you can write the name of the school, but where is the school? That is very important. My school is very close to my house. And if your school is very close to you, you are very lucky. You are not spending time traveling. You can be on time, always punctual to school. So, what else will you say now? You said your age, your name, age, class, school. Okay. Now, as a child, you finish saying about yourself. But what is the extension? Your family. So, when you finish saying about yourself, your age, class, school, the next thing you have to talk about your parents. My father, next you said this. Now, my dad, your father or my dad. My dad works in a bank. In a bank. He is very responsible person. He is always punctual to his office. Now, my dad works in a bank. He works very hard. He works very hard. That is an example for you. You also need to work very hard. He works very hard. He takes care. He takes care of all of us. So, what have you done here? You said about yourself. Name, your age, your class, where is your school. Next, your father. What's your father? What's your daddy? My dad works in a bank. He works very hard. He gives you good example. You have to work hard in your studies also. He takes care of all of us. Now, what about your mother? My mother is a homemaker. My mom is a, what's your mom? My mom is a homemaker. What does she do? She takes care of us. She cooks delicious food for us. She takes good care of all of us. She takes care of daddy, she takes care of, there is grandparent and each of our needs. What else she do? What does she do? She cooks delicious food for all of us. She cooks. What does she cook? She cooks delicious meal for us. Delicious food for us. Now, daddy, mummy, yourself, your brother, your sister. What will you call yourself? We are a happy family. We are a happy family. Happy family. Okay, now what do? Full day, Monday to Saturday, daddy goes to work, you go to school. What do you do on Sunday? On Sunday, we go out and enjoy together. On Sundays, we go out and enjoy together. So, you said now enough about your family. Now what is that you like to do? You're talking about myself. What is it you enjoy doing? What are your hobbies? Okay. Now, I love to, what's that you love dearly? I love to read. Yes, that's very good. I love to read books. Then what else you love to do? Then gardening, very good. You love to do reading books, gardening, what else? And collecting stamps, all kinds of stamps. Now that's all your hobbies. Then what do you do? Do you have friends? Yes, I have few good friends. Good friends. Now, what do you do with your friends? We play, we study and play together. We study and play together. Okay. Now this is called a small composition. What do you call this? Composition. And what is it? What is the topic? Myself. When teacher says, write about myself, what are the things you bear in mind? Your name, your age, what class you are studying, in which school, where you go. You talk about your father, you talk about your mother, where does your father work, what does your mother do, whether she goes to work or she's a homemaker. How much of care your dad takes for your family, what does mother cook for you. Then in your spare time, what do? You love to do some hobbies, keeping yourself occupied. You have some friends, few friends or many friends. You come together to learn together, to play together. Now this is called a short composition. On what topic? Myself. And what will you write? Remember, never add like, my name is Susan and I am 7 years old, and never add all the time conjunction. Remember to keep your sentences short. When you write small sentences, you will never make a mistake. And when you write, be careful of your spellings. Let's see now. Myself. My name is Susan. I am 7 years old. I am studying in standard 3A section. My school is very close to my house, so I am very happy. My dad works in a bank. Now dad and mom, they give us, what do? They give you good example of what you must do. So my dad works in a bank. He works very hard, telling you and me, if daddy works hard, you also must work hard with your studies. Then he takes care. So it's the responsible daddy. He takes care of all of us. Then what about mother? Is she working outside? No. In this case, Susan's mother, she's a homemaker. In the home, what does mommy do? Mommy, she takes good care of each person, all of us. Daddy takes care of daddy, takes care of Susan, and if she has a brother. Then she cooks, being a homemaker, delicious food for all of us. Good for us, then we are happy family. We are happy family. We are a happy family. We are a happy family. On Sundays, what do we do on Sundays as a family? On Sundays, we go out and enjoy together somewhere. Then, these are your hobbies you are putting in, something that interests you. I love to read books, gardening and collecting stamps. Then, I have few friends, few good friends. You have many friends, but I have, Susan says, few friends. We study and play together. You can write more if you are in a standard 4 or 5 or 6. You can write more and you can elaborate on your hobbies. You can talk more about your friends and so on. And if you have a brother or sister, you can write about them. And if you have a special room for yourself, you can write about your room, what you do, how you spend the rest of the day after going to school, and lots more like that. And you also can include if you have a pet, what you do with the pet. Then it becomes a lengthy composition. But this is a short composition. And if you write short sentences, correct sentences, you will score good marks in your test and in your examination. Now your class teacher is helping you to write about a picnic to the seaside. She is also planning with you to take the whole class to the beach, to have an experience of the beach. So what do? First you talk about it in the class, then the teacher will arrange a bus, you will all get into the bus and collect your snacks and you go. Then she gives you instructions what to do at the beach. If you want to get into the water, she gives you strict instructions so that you don't get into any trouble. Okay? And then once you play a couple of hours, then you turn back. So we are going to write about a picnic. It can be any picnic, but here we are talking about a picnic to the seaside. A picnic to the seaside. So when you talk about picnic to the seaside, either you imagine or if the teacher is taking you, then you write your own experience. So you can say, a class teacher is planning to take us to the seaside. Okay? So our class teacher has booked a bus and we are leaving for a picnic. So we can say last Monday, our class went out for a picnic to the seaside. Okay? You can say last Monday, or you can say last Friday. Last Friday, where did we go? Our class went out. Last Friday, our class went out for a picnic to the seaside. To the seaside. So you are all excited. Our teacher, she booked a bus for us, we collected our snacks and we entered the bus. Okay? So last Friday we went for a picnic to the seaside. Our teacher, what did a teacher do? Our teacher booked a bus and we carried our snacks. We carried our snacks with us, or we've carried our goodies. Snacks with us. The journey. What about the journey? First of all, you must say it was a fine day. You are going to the beach side. So you will say it was a fine morning. It was a fine morning. Then we were excited at the beach. We were excited when we reached the beach. It was a fine morning. We were all very excited. Okay, it was a fine morning. We were all very excited when we reached the beach. Okay, many of us, or many of my friends, sat down and played on the sand, making sand castles. Okay, my friends and I, what do you do? My friends and I sat down to play with the sand. Then what you did? Some of us made lovely, some of us build sand castles. We wanted to go to the water. And what did the teacher say? Be careful. Teacher helped us. Teacher helped us as we played in the water. Because you need to be supervised, okay? Teacher helped us as we played in the water. Some of my friends collected number of beautiful shells. So there are shell collectors. Some of the children collected some beautiful shells. We were tired after our play. We were tired after our play. And what do? We sat down and had our snacks and had our snacks. Then our teacher took some photographs. Our teacher took some lovely pictures, of us. It was time. We had to pack up and get back into the bus. It was time to go home. It was time. So, we got onto the bus, and thanked our teacher and thanked our teacher. Now, as I said, you can write more if you like. Now, we are talking about a lovely picnic to the seaside. Last Friday, our class went out for a picnic to the seaside. You can also mention where you go also. Our teacher booked a bus and we carried our snacks with us. You can also say what snacks you carried, what did mommy give you, was it fruits or chips or chocolates? You can elaborate on that here if you want to write longer. It was a fine morning. We were all very excited when we reached the beach. Some of us, maybe some of you never been to a beach, so if you're going for the first time, it's an excitable event. So reached the beach. My friends and I sat down to play with the sand. Children always love sand. Some of us built sand castles. You can use little water and build all kinds of lovely things. Teacher helped us as we played in the water. Then you can say how your mother had instructed not to go to the water, to be careful. Here's the teacher helping you to play with the water. Some of the children collected some beautiful shells. Now you can see the variety of shells, the shapes, colors and all that. We were tired after our play. We sat down and had our snacks. Our teacher took some lovely, took some lovely pictures of us. It was time, so we got on to the bus and thanked our teacher and we reached the class. So you like the picnic? So first of all what you will write is, who's taking you? Are you going for a picnic to the seaside with the family or is the teacher taking you? Then you can say your teacher's name, you can say what mommy packed you, then how you sat, where you sat in the bus and how you sat with your, you can elaborate. This is a short one but you can elaborate and what you did there, all kinds. So a picnic to the seaside.